Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, my sidekick Blue. Welcome to another edition of Time to Tell the Truth. We got a hot topic for everybody tonight. A hot topic. The topic for the night is how do we stand against everything we claim to be for? We actually stand against everything that we claim to be for. And we're gonna talk about that tonight. This is to me, man, this is so very upsetting because we think we stand for everything, which we don't stand for everything. I mean, we stand for nothing. I mean, and say we stand for everything. How do we get it so wrong, bro? How do we get it? How do we get it backwards, so to speak? How did we get this thing backwards? Let me
Man,
know.
I don't know, man. It's time to tell the truth. Give us a call, 704-449-6563. Again, 704-449-6563. Share. If you share the video or call in, we will send you a cash app. It's just as simple as that. It's time to tell the truth.
Oh, by the way, tonight I'm giving out $20 for the best answer. I want to know how do we claim to stand? How do we stand for something that we claim to be against? How do we wind up standing for this? I need to know. Okay, I need to know. I need to know the answer to this, bro. You know, we got a lot of things we're gonna talk about tonight. We're just gonna try to kind of put it in order
Yeah.
and see where it goes.
So basically, what we're gonna do is me and Art, we made a list of things that we stand for as black people. What we stand against as black people, but we know this is the same kind of stuff that we're really for.
Exactly.
I mean, we stand against everything we claim to be for.
Yeah, it's sort of like trickery by example. I mean, it's sort of like, okay, I say I'm against this, but everything I do don't show that I'm against it.
Well, let me ask you this: do we really realize what we're doing when we do
I don't think so. I think some kind of way we get it twisted. I mean, I think we get it twisted thinking that, and, you know, it's a lot of good people, man. I got a lot of good friends. They just think a different way
it? Yeah,
for whatever reason. They think they're doing good and they're not.
yeah. Well, we had somebody put in the comments earlier. We look for love in all the wrong places,
Yeah,
and I think that plays a big part in it too. I think just because who the message is coming from, we think it's always the message that's for us, but we lose sight of what they're really doing.
right. Can we see through all the cloud, through all the smoke? I mean, can we see through that? Are we really in tune to see through all of this stuff that's going on? Hmm. All right, y'all put your comments up. The best answer tonight to the question we got, they get $20.
All right, so the first thing that we stand against, but we really for, is open borders.
Okay. Now, can you agree or disagree, Blow, that mostly everybody that you know, everybody that you can ask, they don't like this border being open, period.
No, and the topic can go both ways. We stand against what we're really for, and we stand for what we're really against.
Exactly.
And in this instance, we standing for what we're really against.
Right.
Because I had somebody tell me, well, if if America is the land of the free and the home of the brave, why wouldn't you want people to be able to just come over here and have more opportunity?
That sounds good in theory, but I think that's part of the problem. I think most of the problem is people say that, but in all actuality, if everybody that was everywhere else came over here, wouldn't this place be just like where they came from? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. So everybody say, well, yeah, everybody wants to come over here. Why not just let everybody? Well, then it'll be just like where they came from. So you all that's why they got borders, that's why they got laws, that's why you come into the place the right way. Because do we actually know who's in this country? Do we actually know what is in this country? Do we know if it's any bombers in this country? Or do we know if there's any people trying to harm the people in this country? I mean, we don't know that when you just open it up and let people come in. That's why it's rules and regulations. Do we know when the next mass bomb gonna go off? Don't you know in a lot of these places, these people send kids into a grocery store and blow up the whole grocery store.
Yeah, we already know that, especially places like over there in, the Middle East. We know what they're doing over there.
Absolutely.
They're just walk in the middle of the street and blow up and kill everybody.
Yeah, so I don't know nobody that's for these open borders. And not to mention, we got to take care of these people when they come over here. Now, who is all for that? That's our taxpayers' money. It's fine if you come in the right way and you become a tax-paying citizen and they don't have to keep you up when you come. That's the problem with all of that.
Well, that's a thing where we standing for what we're really against, because we know that people here need help. Why don't we help the ones that's here instead of we have an open arms for the people that come over here from other countries? They get all this money, but then we ride past the man standing up there at the red light with a sign all day long.
Yeah, down on his luck, just like they down on their luck, but you will not do nothing for him. You won't house him. you won't pick him up. You won't feed him. You won't give him food stamps. You won't do nothing for this man. That's already here. Why do you invite a problem when you ain't even got rid of the problem that you had already? Let me take on 1,000 other problems to go with the 1,000 I got. That don't sound good. Hey, we're giving out $20 to the best answer tonight to the question that we got that's on our show. Okay, so we're giving that out tonight. So somebody put your answers up because we want to know which one is the best. Which answer is the best? And the question is, let me get back to our question for tonight. How do we stand against everything we claim to be for? We actually stand against everything that we claim to be for. Okay, we say we don't like open borders, but we know good and well that we for the people that's got the borders open. Make that make sense.
So this is that we standing for everything that we're against when it comes to this.
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about.
This topic go both ways.
Right.
It just shows the hypocrisy of what we got going on.
Absolutely.
We stand against everything we for, and we stand for everything that we against.
I don't know how they trick you into doing it. I will say that. I don't know how they get you to thinking that way, but they do it. And I think that's one of the things that we definitely got to get up out of. So y'all put your cash apps up, like and share the page. You're going to get a cash app anyway, but I'm giving away an extra $20 because I want to know the answer to this question. How do we stand for everything that we claim to be against? We still standing for the wrong thing. How do we do that?
I mean, I don't understand, man. Like I say, but we know how we do it because me and you, we both been on the other side.
Right, exactly.
So we know how stuff can seem to be for us, I guess when you're at a certain point in your life and you're living in this country and somebody always telling you that you're being oppressed, you're going to support the people that make it seem like somebody owe you something or that they want to give you something.
Right.
And then we don't get nothing from them.
Right, exactly. Okay.
We got
what did it say there? Okay, if someone likes having the borders open, just ask them would the places they're coming from accept us the same way if we are across the same exact border to where they are coming from. This country is ridiculous. Absolutely. I'm trying to tell you that is a fact. Hey, what's up, Big Al? You right, man. Hey, that's a fact. See if you can go do what they do.
Yeah, exactly. That ain't happening. Especially if you ain't got no passport. You ain't going nowhere without that passport. You can't go to nobody country without that passport.
You go over there and not only without a passport, see what they're going to give you. And you think they're going to give you a cell phone, money, all this stuff?
And we Americans, we should be welcome anywhere.
Exactly.
The way we go over there and fly dang 100,000 people from Afghanistan over here and give them debit cards. I bet you can't go over there to the Middle East without name.
Hey, what's going on, Big West? We see you out there. Throw your cash apps up, like and share the page. We're going to get something to you. I'm actually giving away $20 to the best answer I get tonight from this question because I just really don't understand it. I don't understand it. This is the question. How do we stand against everything we claim to be for? Okay, and we going down the list tonight and checking this out.
And I'm going to take it a step further. How do we stand for everything we against?
At the same time.
At the same time, it's just what we're doing right about now.
Exactly.
That's it. Like my man just said, ain't no way in the world you can't go nowhere outside of America and get welcome with open arms. And when you get there, they give you some money, a place to stay,
a cell phone,
and still keep their people struggling.
Yeah, a cell phone, health care. You get all this, and you got the man on the street over there can't get no help at all.
And if me and Art and our whole family go over there, and we get separated from our family over there, dispersed from them, they ain't gonna give you $100,000.
No, they sure ain't. They ain't gonna give you the money they giving them. I don't understand how they say they giving them people a half a million dollars if they got separated at the border from their family. And you committing a crime. Okay, how many crimes was committed when they locked up people for a dime bag, a dime rock, and separated them from their kids and didn't give them nothing? Well, and they know they were doing wrong. Man, come on, man. That's crazy.
100%.
Take us out. Don't matter what color you are. Absolutely, they're gonna take you out. That's crazy. 5-star hotel and a check every month plus a free phone. Absolutely. Now that is terrible. I'm telling you that. I don't know how we do it, man. How do we do it? We say we stand for something, but we're really against it. We say we're against something, but we're really for it.
Yep.
How do they trick us like that? I want some answers. How do we get tricked like that?
I mean, should we keep falling for the okie doke? That's it.
Yeah. I mean, on every occasion, man, if y'all don't see where this thing is going right now, I got a problem with you.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Them people is really the definition of a Sheba with a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, what we seeing right now going on, I mean, we about to get down into the list some more.
Yeah. We're going to go to the next one.
The next one is sending money to Ukraine.
How are we sending money all the way over here to all these people, billions and billions of dollars? These people want to stop, man.
So how we for this when we know we really against this?
Well, we protecting their border and ours is wide open. How you do that? You're protecting these people's border from somebody coming in there, but we open ours wide open, and sending millions and billions of dollars, man. Come on, how we do that? I know everybody I know, man. Every person I know would tell you they don't like all that money going over there to these people. But yet and still,
well,
they'll tell you they don't care. I don't get it.
Well, let's take it a step further, because I was having a talk with my mom, and I was telling my mom, I was saying, you know, we see it as they sending money to Ukraine, but they really not doing it. They sending money over there. They writing a check for the weapons.
Right.
That's really what they spending the money on. And
Yeah.
then I said, that really, if you really think about it that way, that shows you why they really don't care that much for Trump. Because if Trump in office and we not at war, then they not writing checks over there to buy bombs and tanks and all this stuff. So then when you hear people say, oh, well, his own people don't like him, that's why.
Yeah.
Because their people come up together to support sending money over there for war, you know, to get the kickback from it.
It's called the military-industrial complex. Lockheed Martin, Boeing, and a few more of these weapons manufacturers. That's all they do. They grift money off of us, bro. That's why that Ukraine is so important. We gotta. Did we upload that clip about Ukraine and stop killing people?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a clip we're gonna show y'all in a little bit about this Ukraine thing, about why they don't want this man doing that, because he said he would stop the war in one day. Well, this war is getting these people fat. They grifting all of our taxpayers' dollar for these weapons and stuff, and they don't even have accountability for it. This administration don't even want to be accountable for where all that money is going. They don't even know where the money is.
Yeah, so we're not really directly sending money to Ukraine. See, we're spending money that wouldn't be getting spent if the other man was in office. Yeah. And that's what it really boiled down to, you know what I mean? But we got to be smart enough to recognize stuff like that.
Yeah, what we trying to do is show you, man, stop getting tricked. We tired of getting tricked out here. Every time we turn around, we getting tricked, man. How we get tricked? How you let a man come up in your studio, okay, and tell you if you ain't black if you don't vote for him. Man, he's been going out on the tail end of my foot. If you white and come and tell me anything like that, like I don't know what color I am. I ain't never been no other color. I'm just saying, you shouldn't even fix your mouth to say nothing like that. And then you got Charlemagne the God, which come on there and say something like that. Man, that is crazy. In our lifetime, Trump is the only president that never started a war, period. He's the only one in our lifetime, in my whole lifetime, that didn't start a war. Everybody else starting those wars because the military-industrial complex likes them to. We showed you last week what happens when you speak out against the establishment.
And then you could just go down the line of politicians that lifestyles don't match up with the money they making.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that right there show you, if you making $100,000 a year, how you stay in a $15 million house.
Exactly. Making all that money. How you get that money?
Yeah, but let me and you Art do that.
Yeah. They're going to definitely find something to take it with. Yeah, that's because the military-industrial complex, let me say this, they don't care whether you're Republican or Democrat. You got all the Democrats and most of the Republicans that's on board with all this stuff.
Yeah.
How you think they can pass these bills for these people to get this money? Because they're on board with it, because they getting money through them too. You got people like Lindsey Graham, all these other people, man, they getting money. Nikki Haley, they getting money from the military-industrial complex. They supporting them. I'm saying we just me and Blow just come on here, man, to let everybody know, man, that we up on top of this thing that's going on. Blow gonna show you a clip right quick.
Can you say if you want Ukraine or Russia to win this war?
I want everybody to stop dying. They're dying, Russians and Ukrainians. I want them to stop dying. And I'll have that done. I'll have that done in 24 hours. I'll have it done. You need the power of the presidency to do it.
But you won't say that you want Ukraine to win.
You know what I'll say? I'll say this. I want Europe to put up more money because they're in for 20 billion. We're in for 170, and they should be, and they should equalize.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, and that right there is the reason that they do not want this man to be president. You can't come on there and say that you want to stop the war because the people that's running this country, that military industrial complex, those people don't want nobody saying that, messing with their money. And that's part of the problem. That's most of the problem. If you ain't got no war, don't you know we just came out of a war? Trump was trying to come out of Afghanistan. They didn't like that. He wasn't going to start another war. They didn't like that. Biden come out and went right into this war. Now we saber rattling with China. We already in the Persian Sea fighting these people. We didn't have all this chaos. Somebody told me, well, if Trump get in, we have too much chaos. Who made the chaos? These people that's been trying to kick him out, trying to doggone put charges on him. I mean, all kinds of stuff like this. And for anybody with a half a brain, right now in New York, they got this man for real estate saying his property was worth more than it's worth. And everybody that ever did any kind of business deal know that the bank's going to come out there and send their own appraisals.
Yep, you already know.
They're not going to give you no money just because you say it's worth something. I don't care who you is. Them banks want their money. Man, that's crazy.
Protecting their own pocket. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
That's what it is. They want their pockets lined up, man. Well, it's big money. Absolutely, exactly. It's big money. It's real big money. And that's the biggest money that's coming in. You know, but I mean, how can we say that we against this? I know all y'all against that, man. Come on. I know that. Blow know that. But if we're against that, how can we stand for this stuff and these people?
Well, I know one thing. If you forward and you got a outstanding student loan debt, you crazy because you definitely supposed to be against that because that's your money.
Exactly.
That's supposed to be your money.
Yeah, but it's not. It's going somewhere else. They took all that money that was going to all these historically black colleges. They took that money and sent it to Ukraine. I mean, come on, man. How is you for this? We still got a list to go down. We getting $20 out to the best comment. I see some good comments in there already. But the best comments on the question that we asked, how can we stand for something and nothing at the same time, basically?
Yeah, we stand against everything we for, and we stand for
everything that we're against. How we do that, I have no idea.
All right, so the next one on the list is, how do we stand for mutilating kids, allowing them to have sex changes and conversations about sex outside the home?
Yeah, I mean, I really think that we all should be in an uproar about this. They letting kids and allowing kids to have sex changes at 6, 7, and 8 and identify with who they is at 6, 7, 8 years old, my man. I'm talking about, and the parents can't do nothing about it. I'm just saying, how we do that, man? Who we let take over this place, man, this country, man? How do we let these people take over this country and take over our kids like that? The kids used to be, that's where the line drew in the sand. Yeah, you don't touch the kids. You don't mess with the kids.
You don't even have no business talking to my kid about no kind of sex.
Period.
About how they feel on the inside when it comes to their genitalia.
Exactly. You don't even need to be talking to my child about what sex they is, to be honest with you. If they ain't the sex that they was born with, you shouldn't be telling them they can be another one. If anybody gonna be telling them that, it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I mean, that's pedophilia at its finest.
Man, really. I'm telling you, man.
You ain't talking about 1, 2, 3, ABC. You talking about everything you ain't got no business to be talking about.
That question explained America. Absolutely. Absolutely, that explained America. I mean, come on, man. If we backwards on purpose?
We got to be.
I'm just saying, man, how can we be for this stuff, man? And I know I know in my heart, my brothers and sisters, man, there's a lot of people that they don't agree with what we say a lot of times, bro. But I know they agree with these things. What we talking about tonight?
I mean, where's the opposition to this stuff?
That's what we're talking about. Why can make more people saying something about it? We know we don't like open borders. We know we don't like paying for all these people we got to pay for right now, giving them free cell phones, 5-star hotels, checks, free health care, and we can't get that stuff ourselves. Not to mention you sending money over here to Ukraine. That money should be going to us. You trying to help them without their borders, and ours is wide open. I got a question for everybody. Who's responsible for all this stuff?
Well, we know the answer to that.
Yeah, who is responsible for everything that's going on in this country right now? And we know this thing is under siege. Is it? You can't. It's impossible to stand on nothing, which is why we're lost now. That's good. That's absolutely a good one. Yeah, it's impossible, but we lost now. But why are we lost? And who is doing all this? Who is getting us lost? I don't understand how they can get us this lost and off base and off kilter, man, when we all stand together. I know all my brothers and sisters out there stand with me and Blow on what we're talking about, but we don't see no pushback, man. We don't see no pushback at all.
I mean, we bring you story after story. We about like the news. We bring you the sexy summer camp. You don't know the sexy summer camp?
Yeah.
The Democrats are sending money over to a whole group of lesbian women and allowing them to have 2- and 3-year-old kids there teaching them how to masturbate.
Yes. We already showed you that video, man, of what they got going on. And everybody's okay with this, man. I don't understand it. This line in the sand, man, used to be these children. And I see this like Blow say, pedophilia at its best. We got this going on in the country. That's all that is. Hey, man, that's all it is. Oh, man, wow. What we got next on the list, Blow?
Saving money, everything higher, even the taxes.
Even our taxes has went up.
So we okay with paying more for gas. It's coming down, but at the end, right when it's time to vote them back in so they can jack it back up again.
Yeah.
And it still ain't where it was at.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
I was paying $2.99 for premium gas.
Right.
$3.09. It's about $3.49, $3.59 now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's still too much. We know what happened to the rent.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go stay in the dang worst slum it is and still be paying $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 to stay there. And then they taking more money out your check.
Right. I don't know how we can be for that. I want all of us to get together and stand against this stuff. We can't be standing on this stuff, man. I don't know none of my brothers and sisters that's standing on this stuff that we mentioned in here tonight. I'm telling you, man. Absolutely, that's who's responsible. We know that. That's crazy. Yeah, it is. That is absolutely crazy. Man, I'm telling
y'all know we paying more money at the gas tank. We paying more money at Wendy's and McDonald's. We paying more money in the grocery store.
Blow, I got a Hardee's burger, apple pie, fries, and a soda the other day, and I paid $16 and some change. And I said I'd never go back into Hardee's again. Not like that. And the lady just told me, well, our prices just went up. I'm saying, what?
$2.99 where?
I seen some $2.99 in South Carolina.
What for premium?
No premium. No, I ain't seen no $2.99 premium. It's 3 some change. Might be premium down there.
Yeah, it might be, but I know here it's $3.49.
Yeah,
that's the best I done seen.
And I've been looking, and you've been looking. I'm just saying, man, we got higher everything. I couldn't believe I went in there, man, and paid that for a hamburger at a restaurant. I told him, well, this is better be the best burger that you ever made in your life. Because you won't get there another dime out of me.
And I'm gonna be all the way, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. Yeah, it's $2.99. It might be $2.99 now, but I know the first 3 years of this administration, that thing been $4.09, $4.19, $3.99, $3.89 the whole time.
Yeah, but we're gonna get tricked this year because they're gonna artificially bring it down. That's the whole point we make it. They're gonna bring it down, but it's artificial. It's just till you get back, then it's going back up again because this administration is against oil, bro. They want everything electric. But unfortunately, which is fortunate for us, the car makers, all these car makers are backing out all this electric stuff. We don't have the infrastructure for it. Don't nobody want to sit around for hours charging up. And the thing is too doggone expensive. The batteries for them. So which rental place is that? Hertz, I think, is selling off all their electric cars right now. You can get one for about 20 grand from Hertz right now. They were saying the batteries is too expensive to replace. All of this mess that they pushing, and they pushing for agenda. My thing is, how come we can't see the agenda that these people is on? I want to know why we can't see the agenda that these people's on, man. They is tricking us. I hate to be tricked. You know, that is crazy. You know, we need to start paying attention to what's going on. What's on our list next, bro? Well, let's go back over what we done talked about so everybody be caught up.
All right, so first we talk about open borders and taking care of the people that we're allowing across the border.
Okay.
All right, then we talked about sending money to Ukraine. We already know that that's just making the military industrial complex rich.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason why they don't want Trump in. Because they know he's not gonna make them people rich. Them people getting kickback for sending money over there like that.
Right.
We done been down the list. If you watch this show, we show you all this stuff. We done been down the list. This man making $100,000 a year. This lady making $400,000 a year. They staying in $15, $20 million houses, $6 million houses. You can't afford that.
No,
how you stand up in that?
No, y'all gonna get tricked, not me. I've been caught on. I've been caught on the. Hey, that's right. Absolutely.
Just trying to push Tesla. You're just trying to push Tesla stock.
Yeah. My vote gonna count this year. Absolutely. It counted the other year. It might not have been for the right person, but it counted.
We're talking about mutilating kids, allowing them to have sex changes and conversations about sex outside the house.
Which is a no-no for everybody I know. I don't know not now, brother. I don't know not now, sister, that really agree with that kind of mess that's going on. I'm telling you. I know nobody that's doing that. Period. Nobody that allows their kids to have those kind of conversations and have these bodies mutilated and everybody else talking to them about the stuff that you ought to be talking to. I don't know nobody like that. How are we letting this stuff go on? How are we silent on this stuff?
I don't know, man. I don't have a clue.
Man.
All right, then the next thing we talk about saving money. Everything higher. Housing, gas, food, and taxes.
Anybody been in Charlotte looking at an apartment lately? Or how much a house costs? Yeah, I tell you what, you can get you a house cheaper than you can stay in an apartment in Charlotte.
Man, you can stay over there off of LaSalle and you paying $1,700.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the average rent in Charlotte. That's the bare minimum you're gonna start paying.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. And that's what we caught up in right now. And I know we don't agree with this mess.
Nope.
We as a people don't agree with this mess. I don't know how they getting it through. So I want somebody to answer how they getting this stuff through. We got $20 going out to the best answer tonight. I done seen a lot of good ones up here. For real.
If you in right now, if you one of these 7 people, then do me 2 favors. The first one, hit the share button. The second one, throw your cash app up.
We're gonna send you money anyway for liking and sharing, but we definitely gonna get somebody.
Oh, this is a big one. Is next on the list. This one big. Freedom of speech.
Woo! Freedom of speech. Well, as we talking about freedom of speech, I'm gonna skip down a little bit, Blo, because I've been hearing a lot of this lately. Somebody was saying, well, if we mess around and let Trump back in, that's the end of democracy. I mean, don't democracy come with freedom of speech, which we ain't got right now?
Nope.
I'm just saying, we don't have that now. I don't know how people think that we got a democracy. We ain't got no democracy. We ain't had a democracy for 20 years.
Yep. They sent me a message the other day on Facebook and said that we continue to put the content up. I didn't tell you about this, I'm sure to you. Yeah, we continue to put up the kind of content we put up, we'll be banned permanently.
Off of Facebook. I'm just saying, they want to ban us for telling the truth. They ban people for doing that. Where is that? That's not freedom of speech. You used to could say what you had wanted to say. That's crazy. You used to could say that. Now you can't say what you want to say on the platform. You used to couldn't say nothing about the COVID shot. You couldn't say when they start doing all that, man. When you couldn't say and have your own opinion of what's what. This is just a public forum.
When you think about it, that was the basis of the platform.
Exactly.
The say whatever you want to say. Speak your mind.
Yeah.
Have an opinion.
Yeah. You think we still in a democracy?
I mean,
who's telling these lies out here?
I mean, because you can't even have an opinion on opinion-based platforms.
Exactly. That's all they are.
This is an opinion-based platform.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
We just happen to be speaking truth. That's it. That's crazy.
That's usually the next step.
Yeah.
They'll ban that border mess. They should have been banning that border mess.
They sure should have. That's crazy. That's what they ought to be doing, but they want to ban us. Somebody who's telling you about it. If you can't see what's going on, I'm serious, man. If you can't see what's going on out here right now, we're losing our freedom of speech. You know, we can't say what we want to say. They want to take you off, take you down. We can't say that. When that happened? And I heard Charlemagne the God the other day on TV talking about, well, Joe Biden is just a mess. But if we get Trump, we're going to lose our democracy. What democracy, Charlemagne? I want you to answer that question. You're talking about losing democracy. What democracy do you have? Oh, you get the right to sit up there and tell people how bad one is because you're getting paid by them?
Yeah, but this is the thing that y'all really have to make sure that you keeping in your mind. Trump gonna give you back your freedom of speech.
He sure is.
He gonna let you post with everything, yeah, because he want his.
Yeah.
He was the first one they banned. How you gonna ban somebody that's running who run the country? How you gonna ban the president off of Facebook?
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man, because you don't want to hear what he got to say. Because he's gonna tell the truth. He's gonna say that the news is fake, but it is fake. I mean, come on, man, it's fake news. Yeah, we know that. Everybody's starting to see that now. These people are biased. And you talking about the government, the DOJ. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. How y'all right now figure that the FBI is good people and you've been dealing with these people knowing they ain't been no earthly good? They ain't never been no good. So all of a sudden, because they going after Trump, they supposed to be some good still. That's my point. They supposed to be good now, bro. When did they get good? Did everybody start liking these people?
Yeah, they trying to tear him down because he for everything, like we said, how you against everything you stand for, and you stand for everything that you against. But this man right here is on the same mind playing field as us.
Yeah.
He want the same thing. He want God back in prayer. He want prayer back in school. These people taking the words about God out of the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, they terrible, man.
Come on, man. The Democrats will get up there and say the Pledge of Allegiance and leave the whole little part with God out of it. Why they do that at? I mean, is that what we really standing for? I mean, just keep it 100. If that's what you standing for, yeah, I got a problem with that.
Yeah, I do too. I got a huge problem with that. That's what you standing for tonight.
Yeah, but they said the whole Pledge of Allegiance and when get to the sentence about God, well, don't nobody say nothing about God. They just get quiet.
Yeah, we getting your cash apps down. Just like and share the page. We getting them down.
Make sure you like and share the. Keep it 100.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep it 100. Just share the page, man. Like and share the page. We trying to get the content out. We trying to get people's opinion. We want to know what you think. You can also call in at 704-449-6563. We'll put you on air. We want to hear what you got to say.
Yep.
Me and Blow don't know everything, but we can see our eyes have been open. We've been right where you've been. I was wondering the same thing. You think I ain't been there, done that? You think I ain't been over there saying, man, these people over here ain't no earthly good? But till I start realizing that the people that I'm for, they don't agree with nothing I say or think. Wait a minute. They doing just the opposite. How you going to be for me when you doing the opposite of what I want done? I don't want these borders open. I don't want my kids being told that they are different sex. They were born in the wrong body.
No,
I don't want you sending money over somewhere else and you ain't taking care of the people right here. That's where I was. I mean, that's where I was. I was with the same people that's doing this stuff, and I thought that they were doing the right thing when I know they wasn't. They can't trick me like that no more.
And the people at the top is supporting this stuff.
Yeah,
just like we were saying about the whole Dwayne Wade thing. How in the world, when have a man really ever won a court case against a woman that ain't on drugs, out of her mind, or nothing like that?
Yeah,
that's what I want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't never seen that happen.
The kid.
Yeah, this lady said she wanted her boy just to remain a boy till he turned 18.
Exactly.
Man, they done rule with Dwayne Wade. The man is legally a girl.
Man, come on, man. Everybody know that ain't no good, man.
No, we don't stand for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Where they do that
at? Absolutely. That's what I want to know. What they do with that? You know, we need to be better off, man. We need to understand what's going on. And I don't think, and I get it. They get these people. And if y'all would have watched last week's show, we showed you how they trick you on Google. We showed you how they put up that content and you can't understand how they can flip your mind. Last week, we put it up how they was flipping people's mind and now they got somebody tracking Google and Google don't like it. They tried to knock my man's wife off. They knocked her off. He wanted to knock him off, told him he'll be in an accident.
We showed you about that last week, how Google, they doing stuff, biasly, one-sidedly.
Yeah.
For the Democratic Party on election day, they sending reminders to go vote.
Right.
So they showing you what voting sites said, and they doing all kind of stuff to help you out.
Yeah.
Like I said, I ain't never got a call from the Republican Party.
Right. I ain't either.
They call your phone and everything.
Yeah, and they bias one side, and what they should, that's called what is it, a ephemeral experience, something like that. It's called a ephemeral experience.
Ephemeral experience.
Ephemeral experience. And what they do is they flash something at you, they cater to that content, and they just constantly send it at you.
Yeah, tell us which one you missed.
Yeah.
Pitiful.
Yeah, it's
The
pitiful.
next thing to say is I'm a Christian. Exactly.
Yeah, ain't no question. It is pitiful. You know,
They're hypocrites.
that's what we're talking about. What we got next on the list, bro?
Next on the list, we got men and women sports.
That's a huge thing.
And not only men and women sports, men getting women awards.
Right. Last year at the White House, they gave the Woman of the Year award to a man. I can't fathom for the life of me why every woman in America wasn't mad at that. I mean, how is you ain't no qualified women to get a Women of the Year award too? Are you kidding me?
Not where everybody got mamas walking around here, and aunties and all these people walking around here. Now I'm all for inclusion.
Yeah.
If you want to give a man and address the Man of the Year award, that's the kind of inclusion I'm for.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, man. If you put a man in the dress and give him the Man of the Year award, okay, at least he's a man.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
And I'm going to argue with that because I don't think he's more man than me. I mean,
exactly. I agree. I'm 100%.
I mean, we don't make this stuff up. Go look at who got the Woman of the Year award.
They did it right there at the White House.
And I don't even think it was an American. It was some Venezuelan man that dressed up like a woman.
Yeah.
He wasn't even American.
No. I'm telling you, man, that's crazy.
Because he been picked on. When I got people that got 3-4 jobs.
I saw that and couldn't believe it. Yeah, absolutely. That's what we were talking about, man. How you do that and you ain't totally upset? Why come these women out here in America ain't totally insane? Why they keep showing this stuff through Google to make it seem like it's okay? Man, this stuff is not okay. I'm just telling you like it. It's not okay. If you get a Woman of the Year award, at least let it be a woman. I don't care what woman. I don't care how, but it should be at least a woman.
Man, you got a 6'6", 6'7", big tall giant jumping in the pool with women, lapping them. This man standing up there with 2 women with the trophy in there.
Man,
Come
stop,
on,
man. Hey, man, stop it, man. Oh, people started that issue about wanting to do everything makes males do. The females started that issue by wanting to do everything males do. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but you still got to stand up for what your own.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to be so much of a man, you don't want to stand up for women issues.
Exactly.
Well, till it comes to abortion.
Yeah, till it comes to abortion, now you want to stand up there.
You ain't even pregnant.
We done talked about this a few times on the show. You got all these women out here marching to have abortion, and really not one of them is pregnant. Somebody make that make sense, okay? You got all these women that want to march for abortion and ain't now one of them pregnant yet and don't have to get pregnant. They got over 16 different contraceptives, if not more, out there that they can do to not get pregnant. And you marching around with a sign talking about you want to have an abortion. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Wouldn't it be much better to say, well, I'll show you how not to get pregnant than to wait till you get pregnant and show you how to become not pregnant then? It's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, but then this is the thing.
Oh, man,
this is the kicker. This is the kicker. This is the same people down there with signs up that say, my body, my choice.
Exactly.
But wanted to fire their co-worker if they didn't want to get that thing in their arm.
Exactly. These the same people that were saying, you need to put that in your arm and you don't have a choice. But now all of a sudden I got a choice. I'm trying to say, yeah, you can't see that? This got to make sense at some point. I mean, for real. That's crazy, man. Planned Parenthood. Yeah, BS.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We see what kind of money they make.
Yeah.
Or the people over the people that run Planned Parenthood, all them stay in the hidden Hollywood Hills.
Ain't no question.
They got the biggest houses, man. Good gosh almighty.
Yeah.
If you ain't never seen it's a music video out called it's called Save That Money. The dude named Lil Dicky featuring Fetty Wap. And the premise of the video is he in a very rich neighborhood in California, and he going around asking them, can he use their house for a music video?
Right.
And this
okay.
one lady said, "Come on in." And he said, "Oh my God, this is a beautiful house. I mean, the most beautiful house up in there."
Uh-huh.
And he asked her, he said, "What you do?" And she said, I run Planned Parenthood."
Wow, that's crazy. Well,
Got the nicest houses out there.
yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't against a woman doing what she want with her body. I'm just against her being a hypocrite when doing it. Because you're the same one that would tell me I need to put that thing in my body when I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
And you want to agree with your body, but you don't want my body to be my own. I mean, it's crazy. Then they got him on Capitol Hill up there talking about, well, we ain't having enough babies over here, but you the same ones that's pushing no babies. I don't understand how this makes sense, man. Yeah, my money, my choice. Yeah, that's what it equals up to.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it equals up
That's
to.
okay with my money, my choice, but then don't say your coworker can't come to work on Monday if they don't want to put nothing in their body. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do what you want to do with your money, but let them do what they want to do with their body too.
Exactly. I mean, come on, man. But it's easier to tell a person not to get pregnant than it is to get pregnant and then tell them. And the bottom line to that whole premise about abortion is nobody want to be responsible. And we talked about this before. Okay, where's the man's taking this? Where's the man's take? The man don't have no choice at all. He don't have a choice whether you keep the baby or not. He ain't got no say so. And so when at the end of the day, it comes now the man, if she wants him to pay for the baby, he's got to pay. He don't have a choice then either. He ain't had a choice from day one to day. Why do you think they don't want to make a man's birth control pill? Women would be begging you to have a baby because most men would probably say, They would take their pill faithfully. What man out there that wouldn't take his pill and he would make a definite choice on who he wanted to get pregnant? That's the bottom line.
To be honest with ourselves, that whole same-sex marriage started 2 administrations ago. To each his own, but don't try to force things on everybody else. Yeah, exactly. That's where the whole.
That's the best comment I've seen so far.
Yep, and that's where it come from. That's where it started.
Throw your cash apps up. You're going to get that $20. I'm going to tell you that now. Oh, add it to my daily vitamins.
Yeah, exactly. I feel you on that.
Absolutely. I'm just saying, man, come on. A man don't get a choice in the matter. Yeah, a woman's always hollering about her body, her choice, but where's the man's choice? Didn't he have part of that body? When the baby comes, now part of that body is his. It's all about you not wanting to take accountability. I think that's what all of that abortion rights thing is. It boils down to women don't want to take accountability for getting pregnant. How can you blame the man when he can't do nothing about it? Yeah, okay, we got you. Throw your cash apps up, Big Al. I got you on that. I'm just saying, it's about taking accountability, man. I'm telling you, we got to start taking accountability. I ain't mad at no woman for doing whatever with her business, but I will tell her, you got to be held accountable too. Yep. Where's your accountability? Oh, the man knows what he was doing getting me pregnant. No. If you could get me pregnant, I would already be taking my thing. And if I had something to take, I'd take it. You know, God didn't make men and women be covering nothing up and all that. I mean, I get it, but man, God didn't make it like that. So everything ain't the same when you ain't using what when you're using something else. Everybody know that. Yep. I'm just saying. So, it's about responsibility. So you'd rather get out there and march with all these signs and all of this stuff than to just take up a little responsibility.
Yeah, I got you on the list, Big Al. We're going to make sure we get this.
We're going to get it to you. Man, that is what I'm talking about, Blo. What's next on our list, man? We still got to finish up our list.
Inclusion. We're talking about all these pacifiers and tokens.
DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Okay. If y'all hadn't seen the story, the lady at Harvard, she was a black lady. Her name was Miss Gay. She went on Congress to testify, and she wouldn't just simply answer a question. I don't know why. They asked her the question is, do you think that Israel, people how to be killing off Israelites, basically, is something to that effect. That's not the correct, but something to that effect. And she couldn't even answer the question because the Palestinians are protesting. And me personally, if you want my personal opinion, I'm just like the video we showed you of Trump. I don't want nobody dying. I don't care if you're a Palestinian, an Israelite, Should none of you be dying because you ain't fighting over nothing. And stop trying to steal something because that's what it's all about. If anybody want to know what it's about over there in Palestine and the Gaza Strip, these people are taking the Gaza Strip because they just found $1 trillion or almost $1 trillion worth of resources in the Gaza Strip. So they're killing them people and sending them out there so they can steal something. What the U.S. has been doing the whole time and trying to blame everybody else for doing. That's what's really going on. So this anyway, and I'm going to get back to the story. This Miss Gay lady who was the black president, a gay black president of Harvard University, she went on there and she couldn't answer the question in Congress. So they started telling her, well, you need to resign. She didn't want to resign. So they went back and found out all this stuff she done plagiarized. She done used everybody else's writing to get a PhD to get up there. And the only reason she was the president of Harvard because she was a gay black woman. Now, I ain't got nothing against a gay black woman, but you at least ought to have the credentials to prove where you at. If that's the case, that's just like we got a so-called black woman in the White House right now, and she dumb as a box of rocks. I'm going to tell you that, and everybody who done seen her and ever heard her speak know the woman is dumb as a box of rocks and ain't qualified to be where she at right now. It ain't got nothing to do with the woman being black. It's got to do something with qualifications. You don't think it's a bunch of other qualified black women that could have been taking Kamala Harris' place right now?
Or white.
Yeah, or white.
Or Asian.
Or Asian. That's more qualified than what we got up there right now? Are you serious? You ever heard this woman serve up a word salad? Man, come on. If you know you're cheating, be silent. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and she wasn't silent. She knows she had cheated and plagiarized just about everything she had ever wrote. But see, that's what we got. That's the problem we got in this country right now. We got a bunch of unqualified people in all these positions that we in. We got wars on every hand. We got borders wide open. We're sending money clean up out of here. The military industrial complex is running the country. Big pharma, big tech is taking over our censorship and putting stuff in our food and our body to go ahead and knock us off with, and ain't nobody saying a mumbling word because they're controlling everything. And you talking about losing democracy. Please. Who in the world ever said they would lose democracy and don't know that they ain't had democracy in the last 20 years? How can you lose what you ain't had?
Nope, because you definitely ain't got freedom of speech.
Absolutely. They would take your butt off here and say the wrong thing. Yep. It wasn't like that. They got mad at Elon Musk because he bought X or Twitter, because he let people say what they want to say on the platform, and for the most part. And he still got some intelligence with his.
Yeah, he do too.
Yeah.
Because he allowing people to publicize certain comments, and he kind of fidgety too.
Yeah, exactly. So we looking at it. You cheating. That's absolutely be silent, man. This thing is so far out of touch. The American people are so inundated, and they got them so inundated with bad information till they can't see straight. That's crazy. Folks need to do a background check on Kamala Harris. Heck,
a drug test too.
Background check on any other criminal. Absolutely.
She need a drug test too.
Well, this is the thing that I don't understand, Blow. You got Joe Biden and you got Kamala Harris that's in office right now. These two people, I don't know how they tricked us like this, are responsible for separating more black families than slavery did. And don't nobody care about it. I mean, everybody gives them a pass for that. Kamala Harris out there locking up people, hiding evidence, got people locked up for life sentences as the DA out there in California. You done locked up these black people and you hiding the evidence to keep them locked up. Joe Biden wrote up the 94 crime bill and pushed it through and said that you didn't even need to be eligible for parole, that you couldn't even be rehabilitated, and didn't want his kids going to school with yours because it'd be a racial jungle.
Along with some most Hispanic people way more diverse than blacks.
Yeah, and on and on. We as a people have to stop cheating to get to where we're going. It messes up the
credibility for us all.
Absolutely. I like that too.
Man,
I like that statement. He might get something too. You might get something. Is he got his cash app up? Good grief. That's Michael Thorpe. Yeah, throw your cash app up, Mike. Well, you might get a little something yourself. Doggone. Man, I'm trying to tell you, that is Absolutely correct. The problem is, and the reason I think personally that most of us are clinging to this crippled up hope of the Democratic Party is because you think you're going to get something. You think they're going to give you something. That's been the banana in the tailpipe for the longest. They ain't giving you nothing. They only makes it seem like you're getting something. They tricked the women, the black women way back then, okay? They tricked the black woman into thinking that they was giving her something because they gave her an apartment for cheap, some food stamps, okay, and a little check. Now, they made her think it, but they didn't, what they did not tell her, and the trick was, that's all you could have.
No man.
No man, and if you get any more than that, we taking it from you. Well, it's like this. Once you get used to something, you scared you're gonna lose it. Okay? You scared you're gonna lose it. That's a fact. And that's what's happening. There you go now. Y'all talking. Biden said that he didn't want his aid.
Yeah, racial jungle.
Yeah,
Racial,
that's exactly what he said.
Racial
I'm
jungle.
telling you, it'd be a racial jungle. He said that out of his own mouth. Ain't nobody say that. This ain't what nobody said he said. You can go look up that clip. It came out of his own mouth. Yeah. I'm just saying, man, the thing is crazy. Yeah. This is crazy. And we got to be more aware of it. We come on here every week and we do this and we bring you information and we try to get you to understand what is going on. Listen, me and Blow was where you was a while back ourselves. Man, anybody that know me can tell you, man, me and Barack Obama were best friends. You know, I just liked the idea till I found out that the man was a criminal. He was a crook. He didn't do nothing for us. He killed 1 million people. He knocked off Gaddafi. He did all this stuff, man. And he did something for everybody except for the black person. And I call him a criminal and somebody get mad at me. Well, what do you call a man that killed 1 million people and most of them was women and children? You tell me what to call this man. Because if I did it, what would you be calling me?
A killer.
Yeah, what would you call me? So you don't want me to call this man that did all of this that? For what, to steal something of somebody else's that didn't even belong to us? You killed all those people, man? You should be locked up. Yeah, you should absolutely be locked up, man. So don't tell me about this man being good and then turn around. If I killed 1 million people, you'd be trying to hang me from the nearest tree. Oh, man, please. That's how we get so mixed up out here. Absolutely. Both governments, both parties are bad. I said it from the beginning. All of the Democrats and most of the Republicans. If you find somebody that's against this stuff, you better start paying attention to them. Them the ones these people are going to try to take out. That's how you know. I give you the litmus test just about every week.
Here go the litmus test right here, what we just did on the show.
The litmus test is what we did. When you find somebody that's agreeing with these open borders, okay, you find somebody that's sending money to Ukraine and agreeing with it, okay, if you find somebody that's doggone wanting our kids to have sex changes and all of this stuff, okay, shoot. I mean, come on, man. If you find somebody that's against freedom of speech, men and women's sports, that's the person that you want, brother. Yeah, that's the person that you want. You don't want the other person that's not against this. How you think these people get along? How you think these people able to send all this money to Ukraine? It's not what's one party. It takes two parties to send that money. But the people that's against it are very small. That's what the problem is. They are very small. The people that's against it is very, very small. We have to search out those small people. That's who need to be in charge. And that's a fact. Yeah, I'm going in on because they need to be going in on, man. We need to start understanding and standing up, man, for what's right. We don't need to keep falling for these tricks and being put at disadvantages. That's what the issue was with Mr. T. He didn't care about the money. He cared about the respect of the U.S. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you ought to care about it. So when somebody starts to tell you we need to make this country great in some kind of way, don't act like you in Ukraine. They're giving money to Ukraine. They ain't giving money to you. Dog. They're giving money to people coming in. They ain't giving it to you. You need to start looking out for this place where we at, where we standing. That's
Yep.
what we looking for.
Yep.
Doggone. That's what's happening. You know, man, we come on here every week because we want y'all to learn something. We want to learn something from y'all. That's why we tell you to put your comments up. Y'all make a heck of a lot of sense on here, man. You know, and you tell us something new. You tell us something that we didn't know. I done learned a lot from you guys. I learned a lot about how you feel. You can also call us. You can get on the air. You can say your piece at 704-449-6563. We get out these cash apps because me and Blow was in the studio at one time before COVID hit, and we was just paying for the studio. So we decided they made us move out of COVID, and we started doing it from in-house. Okay. We decided to give that money to y'all. It ain't cost us no less and no more. And so we enjoy doing what we're doing. So that's why we make y'all and tell y'all to put up your cash out. We just want to give a little bit back. You can't receive unless you give. You know, I try to teach my kids that. You always wanting something, but have you ever given anything? Have you ever given anybody anything? You know, me and Blow come out here, we try to do our little part. We try to enlighten people. It might not make a big difference all the time, but it do make a difference somewhere. Somebody has already learned something. They tell us all the time, you know. So, I mean, that's the way it go, man. You know, we do that. Much love to y'all too out there, man. You know, we thank y'all, man, for tuning in every week, coming in, man, commenting, sharing the page. They don't want us to have this page up. They don't want you to have this information.
No, man, they stay there and go threatening to take us down.
Yeah, they done threatened us so many times to take us down, put us on strike 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah.
Y'all can get on here. Y'all can pull up, sit in between it. We'll bring you in from wherever
you at. If you want to be on this show, just holler at me or Blow. We'll put you in. We can bring you in from where you at. We'll put you on the show. We'll let you say your piece. If you got a different of opinion, we'll listen to you. Mm-hmm. We'll listen to you. We'll listen to your facts. I'm not biased against no information. Information is good. Give me the information. The lack of information, our people perish for the lack of knowledge. We don't have the information. We don't have the knowledge. I get on my kids all the time. Why? I get on them because I didn't have the information they got. You can't tell me you can't do nothing when you got the information in front of you. Our parents didn't have that information. It was hid from them. I didn't have the information for most of my life. It was hid from me. But now that we got a whole information in the palm of our hands and you can look up anything you want and you can debunk it, you can look up 1,000 different things. It's no excuse.
You can find anything you're looking for.
Yeah.
Easy.
Very easy. Yeah.
Mama brought me the phone the other day. Her phone was ringing, but the little thing wouldn't come up where you can answer.
Right.
I went right on YouTube. 5 minutes later,
yeah,
it's up and popping. That's it.
That's
the information is everywhere.
It's everywhere. We got the information, man. All we have to do is use it. They don't want us to have it. They want to trick us with it.
Yeah, and then we don't even look for the information that we need. You let somebody tell you that Trump is a racist bigot, but you can find more stuff coming racist out of Biden's mouth than out of Trump's mouth.
Absolutely. And still, you don't say nothing about it. Time for real change. Time to tell. Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
And we hurt feelings on here all the time. We done had people cuss us out, told us we hope you die.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. We go through it. We don't care. We're going to keep doing it.
I mean, because the truth hurt. I mean, that's what, when you come here, we go tell, we got a lot of people do. Maybe some, at least probably one of y'all that watch tonight, feel like we just hate black people. We just against black people.
No, I love them to death. I love my people. Why do you think we keep doing this? We don't do this because we hate our people. I don't talk junk about Barack Obama because he's black. That don't make no difference. Every one of them clowns that done killed up millions of people ought to be locked up. I don't care what color they is. Every one of them, George Bush, all of them, how to be locked up. Starting these wars, going over there, stealing people's stuff. I don't agree with none of that mess. I don't care who doing it. Yeah, but when you take my very own and put him out there for a sucker, I get extremely mad about it. That's why I get so upset about it. You put him up there for a token, like Blow was saying earlier. That's just a token. You're just being a token, man.
Well, pacifier, I call it pacifier too. That's something they give you to put in your mouth to shut you up.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't nothing but a pacifier. That's how Kamala Harris was.
Exactly.
A pacifier, something to get the woman vote, something to put in their mouth and just, okay, here you go.
Hollering chucks and pearls, chucks and pearls. Look what you put in office, chucks and pearls. That's all you got up there. You ain't got nobody doing nothing. Start naming one thing these people done for you since they've been in there.
Exactly. I didn't think I ever seen her with a pair of Chucks on since she got in there. She should be rocking Chucks and pearls everywhere she goes. She should be on the Chuck Taylor commercial. They sales should be at an all-time high.
Exactly.
Tricking people. They put that Black Lives Matter down there in the street. As soon as the election was over, they took the barricades down and let people drive over. Now you go down through there, you can't even tell it used to be there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, they repainted. Man, they had a news story in Charlotte. Man, they had it recorded. Some white bigots, racists went down there and did burnouts all on time. I already sent you a cash out.
Okay.
Did burnouts all over the Black Lives Matter sign. They went down there and repainted it. They went down there, repainted it, put the orange barricades up where you couldn't do nothing but walk across it.
Right, exactly.
As soon as the election was over, they fair game.
Hey, it's crazy, man. Hey, look, man, we want to thank everybody for coming in today, man.
Your Gaslight King, Big Al, Keisha Kiki, Chris Clark, Izzy, and Nelson Robinson. I sent all the cash apps. They should already be to you.
All right. If you didn't get it, let Blow know, and we make sure we get it. A pawn.
Yeah, that's it. A pawn, a token, a pacifier. It's all the same thing.
Exactly.
Some are sacrifice.
Exactly. Absolutely. Hey, man, we appreciate all y'all for joining in tonight. Just come back again next week. We're going to do it over again. If you want to be on this show, just contact me or Blow. We're going to bring you in. We're going to listen to what you got to say. You can have a show of your own. You can come in and use this platform and say your piece. Say what you got to say. You know, we want to hear it. Good, bad, or the ugly. We take it all. It don't have to match mine. It's just got to have some fact behind it. It's one thing for certain.
Two things for sure.
We're going to tell the truth.
Because it's time.
All right, I got you. I'll give you a call tomorrow. Hey, peace out.
It's time to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Hey, how about them Cowboys?